want to ask you a question because I have one particular show that you did in my head. I don't want to say if I'm accurate, but what was the most painful loss? What was the one loss that stung the most?
The 2015 Olympia. Because I was so close to being #1 in the world. And to be honest, most people in the auditorium thought so too.
And was it Flex?
Yeah. And, you know, that's the only one that really sucked because, I mean, I have many that sucked.
Right.
But it's that one that I arguably could have been #1 in the world, sure. which is life-changing, you know, just the business that could come from that, the contracts, you know, everything, the appearance fees, everything that comes from being #1 as opposed to #2.
Yeah.
There's #1 and then there's the rest. That's it.
Yeah. See, from my point of view, #2 is in the world is pretty goddamn good, but I totally understand your point of view.
Yeah.
The show that I was thinking of, and I actually messaged you on Instagram, but you probably get a million messages on Instagram, was the Arnold Classic when you took second to Hadi.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. That was the one I was
thinking of. That one stung for a different reason. Again, I love Hide and I love Flex.
Yeah, right, sorry.
You never want to disrespect the winner by being upset, but I was upset because I watched from the stage Arnold send one of his cronies up to the judges table to give his opinion. Like, you're the promoter, not a judge.
Yeah.
And he had just come out with this, like, you know, this is bodybuilding, not body destroying, and you have bubble guts and all this stuff. And I was the biggest, hardest guy on stage, you know? And
certainly, especially from the back. From the back, it was like that.
Yeah. And, you know, I just felt like this guy that I worshipped as a kid, and I even met him later on in life, and he was great to me. And then he just started, like, basically talking shit and making sure that I wasn't going to win. And it was a tough pill to swallow. It was as if they changed the rules mid-game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I came there to win. Right. I did a show every year they had it. They had 5 212s, and I did every single one. Mm. And I didn't have to. I wanted to do it. It was a great show, and wanted to represent not just myself, but the Arnold Classic and the 212 division. And to have it, you know, I just felt like more than any other show, that was a very political move. If you look, there was 5 winners from 5 different countries. When would that happen? When does that ever happen? Right. Each year, a different winner, a different country. It just seemed a little
peculiar.
Yes. and you know, I brought the heat that year. I wasn't better than the year before, but I was damn close. And you know, I felt as though I had done enough to win, and someone didn't want me to. And that hurt because that's just not how it should be.
Right.
And but you know, still, that wasn't the #1 show in the world. It was the #2 show.
Right.
And you know, nothing hurt more than losing the Olympia. You know, when it's in your grasp, it's there, and you know, my family and friends were all freaking out after prejudging, like, you just fucking won the Olympia. You know, I'm like, no, I knew better. I'm like, we'll see. You know,
well, now you know how Kai felt, and Flex Wheeler felt, and Sean Ray felt, and you know, the list goes down of bodybuilders that are in the Hall of Fame. You know, that has to be Branch was another one. Branch came in second. That has to be, you know, like you said, a tough pill to swallow.